You mean to strike me down? Go on! Do it!
Why are you here all by yourself?
The war is finally over, Mother. We don't have to worry anymore.
Die, treacherous whelp!
I guess felt dragons have to die in the end. But I want it to be a good dragon.
And you will. Someday life will return to you. And when that beautiful day should dawn, I will give you a birthday gift that suits you perfectly.
Thank you, Mother. If I see that day, maybe I'll return, dressed in white. A gleaming sword at my side. A divine dragon like you. Ready to save the world. Not a nightmare. It was a memory. Where am I? Oh. I must have died protecting Vale. There's no waking up again this time. I had dreamed I would awaken as a hero. Only now I realize that did happen. But it's too late. I wonder if I'll be able to find Mother here. Mother. Vale? Why are you here?
Papa used the rings to raise Gradlon. The helmet reactivated. My head began to swim. And then... I was here. Things didn't go how I wanted them to. And now it seems I've died. Papa said you're my big brother. You gave your life to protect me. I'm so sorry. You should have let me die.
Don't say that. I made the right choice. You have a link back home. There's still a chance for you.
No. No more.
What?
I tried so hard. I wanted Papa to look at me and not see a defect. I wanted him to forget about the other worlds and just be with me. I'd always think, if only I tried harder, but it never mattered. I kept getting crushed over and over. I'm so tired. If I have to die again and fail once more, I'd rather it just end here. With you.
Oh, Vale.
Hey, why don't we fall asleep together? The world will end with or without us. And I feel happy because I finally found you. Maybe the others will join us eventually.
Perhaps you're right.
Well then...
Except... I'm not ready to give up. I want to save our world, and everyone I care about. Vale, you have been through so much, and I understand why you feel the way you do. But please, don't give up. Not before you experience the life you deserve.
I don't care anymore. Even if I returned and survived all of it, I can't stop Papa because I can't summon emblems. All I can do is create the corrupted. A fallibility befitting a fell dragon.
Corrupted. Vale, there is something you can do.
Huh?
Revive me. As one of the corrupted.
What?
You did it to King Hyacinth. It was as if he'd come back to life, returned to himself. Perhaps I could go back to the living world in the same way.
Maybe, but you aren't thinking this through. You hate the corrupted. They terrify you. Now you want to be one? If we do that, you'll never be able to change back. This way, at least you died as yourself. Would you really want to die as one of them?
I'll sacrifice more than that if it saves everyone. How I die doesn't matter. I just want to end this war. However I can. Please don't give up, Vale. If we don't try, we lose everything. To me, this is the only way forward.
But
Vale, what do you live for?
what do you mean?
My friends told me it doesn't matter where you're from. What's important is how you live. How you live and what you do shapes your future. So, who do you want to become?
I've never thought about that. But if it were possible for me to change now, I suppose I'd want to be like you. I'd want to become a dragon who saves the world.
We really are siblings. I said something very similar a long time ago. Let's go back and save our world. Together.
All right. I'll give it one last try. I hope to see you soon, brother.
You're my dear sister. And I trust you with all of my heart.
Stop fighting. You die either way.
Lady Vale, please, come back to us.
Oh, you miss her, Mavier? Then I'll kill you first. Maybe you'll find what you're after on the other side. Huh?
Lady Vale?
You don't know when to give up, do you? That's right! I'm not going quietly!
She's talking to herself.
Not herself, exactly.
The true Lady Vale. She's fighting back.
I know that. My brother believed in me. So I believe in myself.
Shut your mouth! You are nothing but a defect. Mark my words, you quivering little baby. You're gonna be dead soon.
No, I won't. You're not in control here, I am. And I won't wear this horrible thing anymore.
Wait!
There's already a crack in it. I'll break it. Then I get to be me again. You'll be gone!
Stop! Stop it right now! I don't want to go! Help me, Father! I'm begging you!
Papa isn't coming. He doesn't care. It's time now. Time to say goodbye!
Lady Vale!
Javier. It's all right. I'm myself again.
I wish I could have done something. I'm so sorry. But you did it all on your own.
You're wrong about me doing it alone. My brother helped me.
The Divine Dragon.
I have to hurry. Guardians of the Underworld, cast aside the rules that govern life and death, so that this body void of life may draw breath. Rise up! Corrupted!
The Divine One has become corrupted.
What are we supposed to do now? Fight?
No. We can't.
Please, everyone, listen.
You can speak?
There's nothing to fear. I won't hurt you. I asked Vale to revive me as one of the corrupted. You must believe me.
But are you really you?
Yes. I'm the same person who took this journey with you. The Divine Dragon. Whatever form I take, this soul is still mine.
Brother, look what I found.
The Ring of the Hero King.
It was lying by your side, as though it wanted to be with you. The emblems in the 12 rings have played their roles. They are likely drained of power. Can you still summon them?
You've done so much today. Now, it's my turn.
All right.
Marth, I've returned. I'm here for you. Please, show yourself. Shine on. Emblem of Beginnings.
Nothing happened.
No, this has to work. We have so much to protect. Please, Marth, join me once more. Shine on. Emblem of Beginnings. Marth, I'm so happy to see you.
But that's the Fell Dragon version.
I used Fell Dragon power to raise my brother. He's using that same power to summon.
What happened? Are they reacting to the emblem?
Time is short. I'll need your help to summon all the emblems again. You don't have to trust me, but this is the only way. We must stand together and fight as one.
What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage! Last time, we died, for lack of a better term. And this time, we have been revived by Vale, our sister, as a corrupted. And now we are tasked with collecting and summoning all of the emblem rings once again. We cannot change what our units are, but we can change where they are. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to basically use a lot of these units, because, to be frank, a lot of them are pretty slow. So I think we're just going to do that, and that should allow us at least mostly to get here in the first turn. So let's go ahead and begin this fight. Oh, and there's no talking. All we have to do is recover all the emblem rings. That is a lie. There is more to this chapter, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And our defeat is if Corrupted Phoenix is defeated. Basically, it's the same thing, except now he's corrupted. Speaking of corrupted,
Look, the emblem rings have been scattered on the ground. Please, brother, get close to a ring and try summoning an emblem.
alright, collecting rings. Summon emblems by placing Corrupted Phoenix near fallen rings. Basically, this is a escort mission. So, you know, all of the people who love the escort missions in every other game, here you go.
I hear you.
But basically, what this is you have to lead the Divine Dragon down all the way and have him get close to each of the sets of emblems in order to summon all of them as corrupted emblems. And then you have to have people there once they are summoned in order to pick them up. The good thing is, a person holding an emblem can pick up another emblem. So it's not like you have to have every single person have a separate emblem. You can have one person collect like 4 of them, and it'll be fine. But I want to talk about the cutscene from last time and why this chapter even exists. Because, in my opinion, it really shouldn't. If the Fell Dragon was being at all, like, thinking about it.
Teach us, Emblem of the Academy. Reignite us, Emblem of Awakening. Sweep across, Emblem of Blazing.
Alright, and this is just telling us what I said. Thinking in battle, allies without ring/base bracelets can move next to a summon emblem and select talk to sync. What it doesn't tell you is that a unit that already is equipped can also talk and just hold an emblem. Basically putting it into the emblem list without having to have them equipped.
Whatever you say.
I'm gonna put you here just to protect.
Where to?
And honestly, I think I might just go right here to help clear the way this direction. But what I was saying is that the Fell Dragon had all 12 emblem rings and used the emblem rings in order to open a rift to other worlds, as well as to allow him to raise Gradlon, which means he had all 12 rings in his possession. I know he used the power, and I know he thinks he killed the Divine Dragon, or he killed the Divine Dragon. So he didn't think that anyone else could, I guess, raise or summon any of the emblems, or that the emblems would have any power. But, like, logistically, why wouldn't he take the emblem rings?
As your steward.
It just makes very little sense to me, overall. And actually, I'm going to just move all of these units down.
For you,
and I'm actually going to leave...
I'll protect you.
I'm going to leave Diamant and Tamara here. And we're just going to end the turn here and see what the enemy does. Hopefully not kill any of my units. He slowly walks towards me.
No apologies.
But, like I was saying, the main strategy, or I guess I haven't brought this up yet, but the main strategy for this stage is for me to take about 6-ish emblems, or 6-ish units, all the way down to collect the emblems, and then have my other units stay up and help defeat the additional enemies that are around. And thank you for getting that critical hit. I was kind of worried. I don't think anyone else is going to be particularly in danger. I mean, he had Excalibur, but even then it wasn't like super dangerous. And I'm actually going to leave all 3 of these emblems here in order. That's dangerous. I don't like that. Please miss. Thank you. That was very dangerous. I was scared there. I guess what I can talk about now is the Divine Dragon. Because, well, again, the elephant in the room is that he's now corrupted and is summoning emblems as corrupted emblems. So, there is things to at least talk about. But honestly, there's nothing super dangerous about him. He works the exact same way as he used to, except now instead of summoning regular emblems, he can only summon corrupted emblems, which allows for
Dream well.
Slightly different gameplay. Because the corrupted emblems cannot engage, which means you don't get to use the broken emblem forms.
Care for us, Emblem of Echoes. Heal us, Emblem of Dawn.
And that pair only has 2, but that should be fine. I don't think the Divine Dragon is going to die from these 3. And in fact, I'm going to move over here. something else I should bring up is that the units that have emblem bracelets from the DLC still have those emblem bracelets. Meaning, I'm going to use lightning here for sure because 58 is much better than 70. But the emblem bracelets weren't taken and weren't thrown around, so you are still able to engage with them because they are not corrupted. Also, by defeating that corrupted worm, we get a speed wing, which gives +2 speed permanently to a unit. I'm just going to send that to the convoy because I don't entirely need that right now. And honestly, I'm going to put you right here to fight because I want to take out as many of these units as possible as quickly as possible. And in fact, did any of the units? Yeah, some of them did. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this sword unit.
Was that too
Shouldn't be much of a problem. And then
A slight injury.
you aren't able to take that one out, so I will use Thoron. Or I won't. That works too. Can you attack and not die? You can. Very close to dying, though. Just go ahead and take him out, because I don't want to deal with it.
Have I made a difference?
That should be the last unit those three have to even fight, so that's fine. Next up, actually, I'm going to fly here. Actually, I want her to be able to get over here semi-quickly. So I'm going to... We'll move Veil down. And then we'll have Seedal dance Veil.
Thank you.
And that'll allow her to move again to help thin out some of these numbers. Because she has this, which should do at least most of the damage. And since this fighting unit isn't actually fighting, we should be fine. And here... Why is this one so strong? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly straight down here and use... no, I'm not going to do that. I have lied. I'm going to go here. I'm going to staff to heal Hortensia.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to take out that defensive unit just to make it easier on us. We can actually just go right here because I don't think it's going to matter entirely. They have a Divine Fist art for some reason. Somebody's given these things legendary equipment. And these two, I literally only have down here to come over here and collect these emblems. So, we'll just have Alfred talk to Byleth.
There you are. Hope you don't mind giving me a hand.
And that's literally exactly what it looks like. It just equips to him and gives him the stat buffs and nothing else. But I believe that's everyone, so we're just going to end the turn here. And hope that my units don't just die. Because that would be bad. I'm not really worried about this. Yeah, he's very, very fine in this fight. Seedal, please live. Thank you. And Dancer level 20. +1 strength, +1 speed, and +1 luck. Which is actually pretty decent. But I think... Yeah, we're just gonna run down here. I'm not really worried about many of these units, but I am going to use Ivy to start fighting against some of them. Thoron can take out this one because I'm not worried about the magic user.
Unforgivable.
But I do want to bring up something. There is another legendary weapon in this level. Specifically, this Corrupted is holding a legendary spear. And it's very important to try to get it if you are able to. I can't actually get over there, so what we are going to do is rescue. Or not. I'm just going to... We'll leave you. And I need Alfred walk over here and fight this unit. And then I'm probably going to have Alcrest fight the other unit to take it out.
Fight.
And there's another thing I guess I should talk about. You want to do this chapter as quickly as possible, because if you're not fast enough, something will happen, and it makes this chapter a lot harder if you're not able to defeat it in a set number of turns. Specifically 5 turns is how quickly you want to try to defeat this. But we are going to wait there. We are going to go over here and wait, and then you are going to run down here. And I think I am actually just going to have you go here.
Destiny awaits.
And then I guess we'll dance Saline to get
Thank you.
Celica. And that should be the end of our turn.
What would we do without you? Will you fight at our side once more?
And yeah, I guess I will heal up Cedal just in case. There aren't any units by us, but you know, I'm very scared of losing somebody to like poison. And that will be the end of our turn. What do we have next?
No!
We have the legendary spear is what we have next. Oh, this is dangerous. I don't like that worm getting too close. Thank you for the 0% hit chance. That's very nice.
I had to stop you.
And I'm not actually worried about Phoenix dying here, all things considered, because I don't actually see a world where he loses at this point. I do need these units to be able to hold their own, because I need them to be able to live, basically, this fight. Ivy, you are going to take out this worm the same way you fought the last one.
There is no escape.
Actually better than you fought the last one. That's perfectly fine with me getting a crit, so we don't have to worry about it. And
I'll manage.
How close can you get?
The stage is mine.
You can get there. So we're going to bring you up. And we're actually going to rally. This is the first time I'm using Rally Plus, but it gives my units +3 to all their basic stats. For a couple turns. Basically every turn, their stats will go down by 1 until they go back to their base stats. But the +3 does allow me to take out this spear unit without much trouble, because they would have lived on like 2 without that +3. So I'm going to take that +3 every time I can. We are going to take out this bow unit.
I won't falter. Dream well. Here we go. Fight on. Emblem of Radiance. Provide for us. Emblem of the Holy War. Restore calm. Emblem of the Sacred.
And that is our third of 4 sections. I'm actually just going to have Saline pick up Micaiah.
I'm under an emblem's protection, but I can, in turn, protect this ring.
And that is to show that a person holding an emblem ring can always pick up another one. as we have acquired the Ring of the Dawn Maiden. And we're just going to leave you there. And I think I want to dance Bram in order to take out this last bow unit. Just so they don't get any funny ideas of trying to fight Ivy. That's right there. So we'll take out this bow unit. I think we get money for beating this one. Because I don't think it's holding any legendary weapons or anything. What do we get? Oh, we get an elixir. I'm actually okay with that. We are just going to stand here, though, and L-Fire. And then the last thing we need to do this turn is... The last thing we need to do this turn is pick up the last two emblems. I'm actually going to start moving these units back over here because I know how this chapter goes. And actually, you need to heal yourself. So we're just going to give you a little bit of healing. And then these units can collect these last two emblems.
I apologize that someone more impressive is not here to greet you.
And that gives us Lynn, and then Outcrest is going to pick up Lucina.
Don't think I can use two emblems at once. I'll just hold on to this one for now.
And we acquire the Ring of the Princess Exalt. And we'll wait, and I think that everyone that needs to move, moved. And there's literally only one corrupted left, which is kind of funny. And after this turn, there'll be no corrupted left. Or at least there shouldn't be. Oh, never mind. Immediately proved wrong. Can we reach... We can, but I'm actually going to bring you over here. And... yeah, we'll just go here, because I need you to come over here to pick up the emblems. And actually, you could take out this one, because I think you should be close enough to summon the emblems. I think you need to be in, like, a 3-space proximity to summon the emblems.
Now, please show yourself. Rise up, emblem of binding. Free us, emblem of genealogy. Bear your fangs, emblem of fates.
And I actually can't collect all of them this turn. That's upsetting.
Tell me what to do.
We'll have you talk to both of them.
Please, fight beside us again. So many rings. I'll just hold on to this one and keep it nice and safe.
Alright, and that gives us 2 more emblems, and then Bale will grab, I believe this is Roy? No, Ike.
If you don't mind, would you please come with me?
And can you reach anywhere that would be helpful? If you go here, can you fly over them? I'm actually genuinely curious about this, so I'm going to try it. Because if we can end this fight this turn, I would be very happy. Because all we need to do is... oh, I can, actually. We're just going to talk to everyone. Everyone join me!
I have already gained an emblem's power. I will deliver this one to the Divine Dragon.
Required Ring of the Young Lion. Ring of the Crux of Fate. And the Ring of the Sage Lord.
That's all of the rings.
And this is what I was talking about. They lied to us when we had a victory condition of just collecting all the emblems. Now we have to rout the enemies, which is why I've been spending a lot of time fighting enemies this chapter. These are the last 2 enemies that we need to fight, and neither of them are really that impressive. So we're just going to use the Venomous to take out this one. And hopefully we can just take out the other one with no problem using Tiamat.
Think whatever you like.
And level 10, +1 HP, +1 Dex, and +1 Luck. And can we take him out? We can't, but we have a 53% chance to crit, so let's see if we crit. Tiamat, it's your time! Grit him! You did
Put up a
it!
good fight.
And that is the end of the chapter. And for once, Ivy is not the MVP. I think Hortensia is the MVP this time because she was able to speed up the chapter by I think 2 turns by using the rescue and by taking out a bunch of enemies in the middle. But that is the chapter.
That's it. I've summoned the emblems, and we fended off our enemies.
What a relief.
I think I'd better apologize. To both of you.
What for?
Doubting what you said. I thought this was all one of Sombron's tricks, a way to turn us against each other. But when we fought together, I knew it was you. Our ally. Our friend.
Corrupted or not, I am glad you returned.
Thank you all for placing your trust in me.
And thanks to Lady Vale. We couldn't have won without you.
Yes. Wresting back control of yourself. Reviving the Divine Dragon. You did much today. If not for your efforts, we'd probably be dead.
Thank you. I did what I could.
Now we're all together again. Huh?
What's the matter?
I can't move.
What? No.
I'm vanishing.
I knew this was a risk, but it wasn't supposed to happen so soon. I gave you all the power I could. It should have been enough. Unless... Oh no. Summoning the emblems must have drained you.
I didn't realize.
It's all right. I'll try again. Hang on. Guardians of the Underworld. Cast aside the rules that govern life and death. Your body is rejecting my power. It can't take anymore.
Thank you for trying, Vale. But it seems my time has come. It's all right. The 12 emblems are here. With their help, I know you'll be able to stop Sombron.
No. You can't leave. You said we'd save the world together.
I'm sorry. You'll have to do that without me. At least I was useful in the end. I can die knowing you're all safe. If only I could fight to the end with you. My friends.
Brother!
We got the rings back. We're all together. I wish I could have finished the mission Mother gave me. I wish I could see the world come to peace. But all I see is... light.
Dragon Child, you desire the power to fight to the end alongside everyone.
Marth?
Dragon Child, you who fought bravely even after death, would you rise once more?
I want to fight. It can't end here. No matter how hard it may be, I have to continue until the world is safe. I must fight. Like the emblems have!
I have heard your wish, and thus, our power is yours.
The 12 emblems must have granted their power.
beautiful.
How did this...
Before your slumber, I made you a promise. I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly. I always knew this day would come. A very happy birthday to you.
So, this ring...
That has become your emblem ring.
Marth!
Lumera's power was held in that ring. You have restored the power of the Divine Dragon. She must have known this day would come. The day of your rebirth.
I was dead. And now look at me, I feel... new. What do you mean, Emblem Ring?
Your life was saved by the combined power of 12 rings, making you the 13th emblem, the Fire Emblem.
I'm the 13th emblem? The Fire Emblem?
That's right. And that is your emblem ring, much like the rings that house our spirits.
We emblems have only ever been spirits, but you had a physical form. Perhaps this is now why you seem unique among us.
And it's like I was never corrupted.
Your power as an emblem dwells in the ring, just as dragons imbue their power into stones. Though you died, you are now reborn as an emblem with a new body.
But how? Sombron used your power. I thought you could only grant it once every 1,000 years.
The 12 rings have another power, one we kept secret.
And what's that?
Now that you're an emblem, we can finally reveal the truth. We have always been able to perform the miracle at any time.
To use it, we all had to be together and agree on who deserved the miracle.
So that means
Yes, we all agreed we wished to fight alongside you.
We could do this once and never again. Not in all the thousands of years ahead.
What's more, this will be the last gift that we will ever give this world.
This took all of our future power. It was worth it to fight alongside you now.
This is the first time we emblems have shared the same wish. For this. For you.
Everyone. You...
This was the only way we could save you. No one returns from death. Now, being an emblem is perhaps not what you desired. I hope we have done the right thing.
I've died twice. I didn't expect to be back again. So, thank you. My friends and I will do our best to protect this world. I'll make the most of what you've done. Oh, and Marth, I'm so glad to see you again. I'm sorry we were separated in Elusia. It's been so long since then.
Oh, it was barely a blink compared to your years of slumber. It's good to see you, my fellow emblem.
Yes, my fellow emblem.
Glad to have you back, Divine One.
Don't even think about dying again. You hear me?
I don't think I could survive losing you a third time.
How I prayed at the end to be with you again. We all were, and now, here we are.
And you're an emblem. I look forward to seeing what you can do.
I'm sorry I worried you all. I'm not going anywhere ever again. I am with you now, all the way to the end.
Now we'll always be together.
Vale, without you, I wouldn't be here. Thank you.
No, you saved my life too, remember? I should be thanking you.
What is this? An earthquake?
No. This is something far different. A greater force is in motion. Something is happening in Gradlon.
Let's look.
What in the world? What's all that in the middle of the sea?
Gradlon. It's back.
A portal is opening in the sky. Soon Sombron will set out to invade other worlds.
We have to stop him.
I wish we could, but there's a barrier in the way.
Yes, and it's covering the entire continent. The power that must have taken. Papa doesn't want us to interfere with his plans.
How do we break through?
We will need to destroy the Fell Dragon shards that are sustaining the barrier. But I don't know where to find them.
I can help.
You can?
I feel... I guess you'd call it a vortex of Fell Dragon power, building up in Gradlon. I think there are 2 of them. No, 3. Follow me.
We'll destroy the Fell Dragon shards and shatter the barrier. To Gradlon!
All right. And with that, that is end of the chapter. I want to say that these 2 chapters are probably my favorite chapters story-wise. Gameplay-wise, they're okay. I don't like routing enemy chapters. But story-wise, I just like how they're like, oh no, the Divine Dragon died! And then they bring him back, and then they're like, oh no, he died again! But I just find it funny that they're like, we're just gonna use this twist and do it twice. But now that the Divine Dragon is an emblem, or the Fire Emblem, we need to talk about him, because he is the final emblem of the game. So, the Divine Dragon, or the Fire Emblem, as I will call him, is probably the most unique emblem in the game. By far, actually. The bond levels work differently than every other emblem in the game, because the Divine Dragon stays a unit and isn't just an emblem. So, the bond level is based on your support level with the other units. So, support level C is level 5 bond, support level B is level 10, and support level A is level 20. This is why, earlier in the game, I recommended getting as many people bond level up with the Divine Dragon as possible, because it really helps you to have better options after this point once the Divine Dragon becomes the Fire Emblem. The other thing, like I said, is that the Divine Dragon is still a unit, which means he's not actually synced to anyone, which means he doesn't really have sync skills, but only equipped skills. And when equipping with a unit, he stays a unit still. So he gets the benefit of having equipped power-ups as well as being a unit as well. And he can still engage with units that are already equipped or synced with other emblems. So it's not limited to only units without emblems either. But with that being said, I want to go over the basic things with him, because those are the more unique things about him that are more complicated, because he works differently than almost every other emblem. But the more basic things is that he grants 5 HP, 1 defense, and 1 speed at level 1, so if you have no bond levels. But more than likely you have bond or support levels with at least some of your units. So those stats are probably going to be higher with a lot of the units you engage with. The Fire Emblem's engage attack is called Dragon Blast, which deals both a physical sword attack and a magical attack. And when the opposite unit, or the unit that he engages with, uses the move, it's called Bond Blast, I believe. And it's a physical attack and a magic attack based on what weapon they have. And the last thing, and probably the most broken thing about him, is the attuned engage skill, which means every time one of the 2 units that is engaged, so either himself or themselves, and the unit they're engaged with, if one of them defeats a opponent, the other one gets +4 to all of their basic stats, and they lose 1 stat per turn after that point. But there's nothing about that that says it doesn't stack, which means if your unit fights 2 or 3 opponents in a turn using Dance and Goddess Dance, the Divine Dragon can have like plus 12 to all of his stats for a turn, which is insane. And the same applies the other way if you want to have the Divine Dragon fight a bunch of foes and then have one like monster unit just go in and fight the boss. But I think that's all I have to say about the Fire Emblem, and I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So, I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we got another emblem to go over in an Emblem Paralogue, aka Marth. But until then, happy adventuring.